defendant's cross-examination from the record. Where would you like to go from? Okay, perfect. Prosecutor Engels, isn't it true that you found out that your wife was having an affair with your neighbor, Mr. Madden, prior to the murder of your wife, Carol Montgomery? Mr. Montgomery, no, sir. Engels, is that so? I have a sworn statement here from your first interview with the police stating that you were aware of the affair going back as far as the 1st of January of that year. Were you lying then, or were you lying now? The prosecutor licked his lips just then. They were dry because he was so masterfully toying with the witness and putting him in the palm of his hand. Mr. Montgomery, can you identify the man with whom your wife was having an affair? The man that caused you to fly into a jealous rage and viciously stab your wife. Let the record reflect that the defendant has indicated Mr. Madden in a single leave sweat dropped down the already throbbing neck of the prosecutor, and I watched as it... What? Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me. I know that my thoughts don't have any place in the official record. Yes, of course, I will continue. Here we go. Okay. Engels, Your Honor, the People's Exhibit G8, the murder weapon. Engels presents a back piece of evidence to the court, a bloody kitchen knife. Engels, you used this to murder your wife, didn't you? He stabbed her over and over and left her bleeding on the ground. Engels slowly pulls the phallic symbol from the bag. Single tear of glistening perspiration moving inch by inch down his neck as it still yet throbs wet. I'm so sorry, this is embarrassing. I was clearly just reading what I wrote down. I will erase my comments. For the record, my sincerest apologies, Your Honor. Yeah, sure, I can absolutely continue, no problem. Yeah, sure, we can skip ahead. This is Mr. Madden's testimony for the prosecution. Engels, what was the last interaction that you had with Mr. Montgomery prior to the night in question, the night that ended with Carol Montgomery's body charred beyond recognition in your backyard? The defense counsel objects. Move to strike. Mr. Madden, he says we ran into each other at the grocery store a week prior. Mr. Montgomery said that we had to end our affair, and Engels, then he says, or what? That you would both end up in a shallow grave. And oh, at that moment, I wish that he would have put shovel into my shallow but deep grave. He got up on the stand and he ravaged me right there. Your Honor, I know that that's not how it happened, but we couldn't stop it now. Another outburst, and you'll excuse the jury? You know you can't. I like it when they watch. No, Your Honor, please don't put me in contempt of court. What are you going to do? Put handcuffs on me? I'm fired. I'm going into lockup, and you're declaring a mistrial, Your Honor. Sounds naughty.